Hey, so you've probably seen one of these, right? If you're curious about radioactive minerals and stuff, then you might get one of these. This might be your first baby, right? Your first Geiger counter, right? If you're interested in that kind of thing. You can get this for like 80 bucks, 90 bucks on Amazon. Super easy to use. It clicks nicely, right? It's not like these bigger detectors. These are more expensive, but they have these separate probes, right? These are really fun because you can detect stuff really easily with them, right? You've got these separate probes on them, right? This is a Ludlum 3 with a LMI 44-9 pancake probe on it. And you can just, you hover that over whatever you're curious about, and you can find out right away if it's radioactive, right? It's going to make some noise, right? Same thing with this old civil defense one. This one's been refurbished. You got to check these out. I'll do another video about that in more detail. But this one's super easy to use. Also not that expensive. It's a great startup one, and it has this separate probe that detects beta, gamma, X-ray. You can move the shield there, and just like with that one, right? You just take it. There's a tester source here, right? But you can put that on the side there. There we go. Boom! Whoa, it's saturated. But you can put that on there and wave it over what you want to check out. I'm not using really powerful test sources right now. All right, here's a couple. You can put that probe right over the probe there. We're getting something there, right? All right, but anyway, what I wanted to show you is, the Ludlum it's an industry standard. It's kind of pricey. Depending on who you talk to. This is just a curiosity hobby for me. And this thing can go with the probe, especially with this pancake probe, can go anywhere from like 500 bucks to 2,000, 3,000, depending on how new it is and what kind of shape it's in, right? This one about 100 to 120 bucks, and you want to make sure it's been fixed up, that it's working well. This is anybody can use this thing, and it's a great starter. But the problem is if I want to test something with this, right? Let's say I'm going to test this this necklace, this so-called health necklace, which is actually I would not wear this. Okay, this is not clothing or accessory. This is for testing a Geiger counter, regardless of what the seller might say. Okay, but if you were testing this, you'd turn this on, you'd put it up right there over the item you want to test, because the detector tube, it's going to be down here on the bottom underneath all these slats. There are slits. So what I wanted to do was, I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice? It'd be easier for me to survey if I had a detached probe, right? Like these two things. And so that's actually what I ended up doing. I created a detached probe. I took the tube out of there and I put it in here. I put it in some PVC, sealed the ends with epoxy, and I put an RJ9 telephone jack in the end of it. And I did the same thing, wired it up, did the same thing on the bottom of this GMC-320 detector. Did it work? Well, just watch. I'm gonna show you, and I'll try. I'm only filming this myself, so let me see if I can manage this. But I'll stick that stinker, flip it over, stick that in there. Do the same thing on the probe end here, right? And this is why, I had another one, a Chinese one. I used intercom wire, but it was really stiff, and it would flip the detector around. This is a phone cord. It's made, right? So you can move it around. It doesn't influence the unit at all. But I can turn this thing on, and you'll see. And it works great. Absolutely terrific, right? So again, I have my probe separate, and let's take this. Well, I'll put it over the green thing, right? And we're already getting something there, right? It's starting to go up. Here's my, I only have one hand free, but I'll put that right there next to it. Let me use the other sample. That's a better sample. So yeah, put that there. All right, boom. But see, now I'm holding it there. That's the whole point of having a separate detector. I can move this thing. I can manipulate it, move it around, and it works great. The modification, if you have the time, if you've got a soldering iron, and a little of this PVC pipe, I mean, at the most, even if you had to buy everything new, couldn't be more than $10, right? I got the cord, the RJ9 jacks, right? A little bag of 10 of them. And if you bought an 8-foot piece of pipe, wouldn't cost more than $3 at your hardware store. And a little epoxy. That's probably the most expensive thing if you don't have that in your laying around the house somewhere. But you don't have to use it the way I mean, there's a million ways you could do this. A super modification to make a really common and easy to use probe even easier to use, right? You can make this as nice as you want, but yeah, that's and see, it responds right away. Super great for surveying. And I mean, you can put this at the end of a selfie stick, for crying out loud. This is plenty long. This cord will easily stretch down to your feet. So you put that on a selfie stick, you hold this thing, or you mount it onto that selfie stick or other, stick thing, and you can scan the ground with it. You can look for rocks. It's awesome. So that's my little idea. Separate probe for a GQ GMC-320. Pretty groovy, huh? All right, this is Waldo with Waldorf Electron Company. See you next time.